In this video, I'm going to break one of the important rules of photography to try to create a beautiful fine art image. Well, good morning. Welcome back to the channel for many of you. This morning I drove down to Jacob Riis Park. It's in Queens, New York. And there's a humongous beach here. And came to do some shoreline photography this morning. So I tend to follow rules. And that is certainly true with photography as well. I try to, follow rules of composition, some of the technical aspects of photography. But this morning I am here to intentionally break the rules when it comes to exposure specifically. Let me set up, I'll tell you more about it. So I set up here on the shore. When I talk about these rules, I'm talking about rules of composition as an example, the rule of thirds. So here are some examples of images I've taken where I follow that rule and I have certain key items in the frame on the 1/3 line, either vertically or horizontally. Using leading lines in images to kind of lead the viewer's eye right through the image. From an exposure standpoint, I really do try to have everything in the frame properly exposed. I don't want blown highlights, I don't want pure black points. That's the rule I'm going to break today. So what I want to do today is allow the sky to get blown out, to really become fairly white and have somewhat minimal detail in the sky. I'm hoping what that will allow is, sorry, just watching the waves here. I'm hoping what that will allow is for a very calm, ethereal scene where the focus is really on some of these waves, and they're modest waves, but these defined waves in the foreground, and the sky in the background just becomes a blank canvas. And I'll probably process it with muted colors. There's a little bit of a pastel in the air right now, so I'll take some shots, see how they come out. I think these pictures are pretty good. I'll have to wait until I get them on the computer to really assess them, but I do want to freeze that water. And so to get detail in the water. Again, the sky I'm letting get blown out, but that water, the white foamy part of it, the waves I want frozen. So I have to use a relatively fast shutter speed, which means I'm using a more of a wide open aperture to allow that sky to get blown out. So I'm at f4 right now. Playing around with my ISO a little bit, but I'm finding that balance and I think getting some good shots. Well, I've got some of those shots with the sky blown out. I am noticing that the sky is actually kind of interesting and there's great texture in the clouds. So I'm going to go back to following the rules. I'm actually going to use a 3-stop neutral density filter to darken the sky a little bit, balance out the scene, and get some shots that way. Well, the sky off the shore has become quite moody and dark, so you do get this nice contrast between the lighter water in the foreground and that darker sky on the horizon. And as the sky goes up, it gets there's more detail, some light coming through. It's sort of an interesting scene. Trying to play around with it and get some shots here. So down the beach a bit, there are these old pilings that I have shot before. Here's some long exposure shots I did on a very cold winter's day. I am curious to know what you thought of these shots, whether you like the blown out sky better than the one where got a darker, moodier sky with some detail in it. Put a comment down below, let me know what you think. Again, I haven't seen them on the computer yet, so I'm not sure which ones I like better either. Maybe I like them both. I don't know, we'll see. Well, I'm gonna head home and check out these photos. Hey, if you like this video, it does help the channel if you give me a like. And if you like this content, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. And until next time.